Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look here at the visitors. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. Now the starting group for the visitors. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And Tucker has it in the corner.
Watch the screen.
To the middle. Fade away. Out of hand on it. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Ramos. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor. And finishes off the break.
To the paint. Up and in on the layup.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Now, here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. We're about 1 minute into the first. Brownlee. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just reliable for guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Shooting for the away team. Brownlee at the line.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, number...
The first one falls.
2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Ramos. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. Here's the monster. Bank shot. No good. Now, here's Tucker. Guarded closer. Wood, a screen on Thompson. Fires from the wing. And finished off by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Now Thompson. Brownlee. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wood. Latre gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wood's got 5 now.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that 3 with consistency.
Ramos the pass to the monster. To stop the run. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And for a look at how Well, the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
When you look at this visiting team, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinions. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now, here's Tucker. Here's Wood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And what you got to like about Christian Wood is he's a worker. He gives you that elite effort on pretty much every play, and coaches love that.
Both free throws good from Wood. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Out to the wing. Pass to Ramos. Out to the right wing. Here's the floater. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. It's tipped. All by himself. For the finish, throws down the breakaway jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Tucker. Out left to the wing. On the clock. Fires from deep. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Tucker. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Tucker. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
Third team foul. At the line.
Says he's checked in for Thompson. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shot from the low block. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Down low. Pass to the monster. Here's Ramos. And he recovers it. Fires the 3. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Back to Gallinari. It's deflected, and they're moving it up. Brownlee finishes in style with the double clutch jam.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Skinny, he's checked in for the monster. Now a look at the stats for him.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now, here's Tucker. He has yet to score, and the 3 ball is good.
And there aren't many players more reliable from 3-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
From the arc, drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining.
For the 3. It's rebounded by Skinny. Gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Now, here's Tucker. Last game he had 12. Jacks up a 3. Perez with the rebound. Gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Driving inside. Ramos can't hit. Getting 40% here in the early stages. 1:02 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Clock at 6. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here they come. On up the court. And it goes down 2 points.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Tucker with the ball. Olajuwon deciding where to go with it. Will it go? No good. Shot missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And that one, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Tucker. Misses the chippy right there.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. To the left wing. Here's Skinny. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Skinny's got 6 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Skinny's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. There's a good screen. Inside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. Misses from close range. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Here is Skinny. Gallinari covering. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That's tipped, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Checking in for the away team, number 9, Scotty Thompson.
On defense, the visitors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And it's Olajuwon missing. Thompson right side. Here's the monster. Pass to Skinny. Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players, and it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. While we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Gallinari. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Out to Thompson. The three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples. Here is Skinny. He's got 11. He doesn't hit that one. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gallinari, a screen on Thompson. It's tipped. Right wing to the paint. Pass to the dude. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Now Gallinari. Olajuwon outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Number 3.
Just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. To the middle. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now Thompson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Now, here is Elijah Walker. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Steps back. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
So both teams changing it up here.
One shot.
And that one misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this injury.
And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Wood. It's up a 3. Looks good. It is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Thompson. To the wing on the left. Brownlee. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Tucker. Over to the left wing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 7. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. There's 1:17 left here in the second. That one's not going to go. Gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Ramos. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wood a screen on Thompson. Back to Tucker. There's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tucker's got 6.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's the monster. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. 27 seconds left to play in the first half. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 7.
No good on the second free throw. Gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Out to the wing. Here's Ramos, guarded by Tucker. Ramos, that's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
With one on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
Man, what do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong... That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Shooting about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Okay, time for an injury report.
And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The wide open look here for Wood. No good from outside.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And here's Thompson.
Hey, yo, right here.
Comes up empty down low. A meager 37% for the game. Tries the spin move. Here's Tucker. No good on the three. Tucker's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Ramos, guarded by Tucker. 6 to shoot. Brownlee, and he drops it in from the low post. 12 points for him.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Lets it go with the three. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Ramos. He's got 17. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now the 2K leaderboard. If you want to talk defense and talk block shots, just have a look at these teams, what they've done the last month.
They have been racking up the blocks lately. I mean, if they keep this up, they're going to be a very difficult matchup for anybody.
Tucker a screen. Inside. They need this. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Dan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was the dad that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. Cuts off the pass. Here's Ramos, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. 7 points in the game.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. He gets that one.
Number 13.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Wood trying to free himself up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. To the left wing. Back to Thompson. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Launches it. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Ramos. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gone into a slump here from 3-point range. Shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Tipped away. Here's Tucker. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tucker's got 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Ramos, guarded by Tucker. Second chance shot. Ramos can't hit. Gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. To the inside. And finished off by Wood.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's the monster. Hasn't made one yet. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Ramos. The wing jumper off target. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 1:06 left to play in the third. Wood with it. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got 4 rebounds in this game. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ramos has got 23 points.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Tucker. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one to fall. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson inside. Here's the monster. Back to Thompson. Here's Ramos. Guarded by Tucker. Brownlee bangs home the trifecta. He's got 18.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
From downtown, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair, delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
We got the dude. Thompson is out there with Skinny, and it's Ramos in at the shooting guard position. Fires it up. Rebound by Ramos. Ramos has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the left side wing. With the drive, Skinny gets the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And there it is for him.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to the dude. Here's Ramos. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Ramos has got 25 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
And the home team has possession. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And that one drops.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Thompson with it. Hey, Stan, we've exported so much corporate basketball knowledge overseas. Remember when Fratello and you and your brother Jeff would go over there and have these clinics and teach the coaches the game. And they've taken that knowledge clearly and run with it.
No, I think that definitely happened when those guys went over it. I think now it's sort of going the other way in large part. I know that all of us in the league now study what the great coaches in Europe are doing, and there's a lot of them, and the game is different, but they incorporate a lot of different concepts. I don't know a staff in the league that isn't spending a lot of time studying the international game.
And that goes out of bounds.
They'll
keep possession.
The ball goes to the away team.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
6 on the shot clock.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Here's the screen. The 3. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Skinny gets the bucket. Skinny's got 4 points now in the quarter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Back to Olajuwon. His three-pointer's off the mark. Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
Number 21. First
on Monday, then on Thursday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's in there. 19 points in the game. Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here is Skinny. Pass to Perez. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's Perez. Pass to Skinny. Shot from free throw range. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. With the step back. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hands it from downtown.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Perez. Pass to Skinny. Here's the dude.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here is Skinny. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. 1:56 left here in the 4th quarter. They set the screen. Down low. It's blocked. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Takes it inside. Perez with the rebound. .125 left in the game. Makes it off the glass. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now.
Perez has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Tucker. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to the dude. .36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Good D by Wood. Now here's Tucker. The 11-footer. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carryovers into the next game.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
Perez, the pass to Aguilar. Here's Perez. Count it. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
They don't get home games to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.